They say, heaven isn't a place you can find on a map. But after what I experienced, I'm not so sure. Hidden deep in the middle of the Indian Ocean, miles away from any city, noise or crowd, lies a tiny island that looked like it was painted by the gods themselves. A stretch of white sand so fine it feels like silk under your feet, turquoise waters that blend seamlessly into the horizon, and silence. The kind of silence that reminds you how loud the world really is. This isn't Photoshop. This isn't a movie set. This is Velaa Private Island, a place so beautiful, so perfectly crafted, it almost doesn't feel real. When you first arrive, you don't walk through an airport terminal. You land on water. A private seaplane descends onto the bluest lagoon you've ever seen. As you step out, warm ocean air brushes your skin, carrying the faint scent of sea salt and flowers. A private butler greets you by name. No check-in lines, no lobby noise, just quiet smiles and the sound of waves whispering against the wooden dock. The resort isn't massive. It doesn't need to be. There are only 47 villas. Each one feels like its own world, with private infinity pools that spill into the ocean. Glass floors revealing fish gliding beneath your room, and sunsets that look painted by fire. Inside, the design is a masterpiece of simplicity. Every curve, every piece of furniture feels intentional. The walls seem to breathe with the rhythm of the sea. And when night falls, lanterns light up the pods, turning the island into a dream suspended in gold. Dinner isn't just a meal here, it's theater. One night, you might dine under the stars on a floating platform, waves gently rocking beneath you. The next, you're in an underwater restaurant, surrounded by coral gardens and neon fish flickering past the glass. 2. Each dish tells a story, the ocean on a plate, the land in a bite, crafted by chefs who see food as poetry. But the true beauty of this place isn't just in its luxury. It's in the moments money can't buy. Early morning when the world is still, you paddle across the glassy lagoon, watching the sunrise set fire to the horizon. You realize you're completely alone. No cars, no crowds, just you and the ocean breathing in sync. For a few precious hours, it feels like the entire planet belongs to you. And in that stillness, you start to remember what peace feels like. The people here call it barefoot luxury. No one rushes. No one checks their phone. Feds. Even the staff move with a calmness that feels contagious. It's not about showing off wealth, it's about rediscovering simplicity. See, one of the locals told me, guests come here thinking they're escaping the world, but really, they're finding themselves. That line stuck with me. Every sunset, the island gathers in quiet reverence. The sky turns gold, then orange, then deep purple. And as the light fades, the stars explode into view, brighter than you've ever seen them. No light pollution, no noise, just the universe wide open above you. I lay there one night, floating in the water, staring up at the Milky Way, and for a moment, I wasn't thinking about work, or schedules, or the endless scrolling of life, just being. That's what heaven feels like. Not eternal life, but eternal peace. And maybe that SYV's place exists to remind us what it feels like to truly be alive, to slow down, to listen, to feel small and yet infinite all at once. So yes, heaven might not be up there. It might just be here on a tiny island, surrounded by water that glows under moonlight, waiting for you to find it. Because sometimes, paradise isn't a dream. It's real, if you're willing to look for it. Outro hook call to action. If you enjoyed this journey, Dante. Forget to subscribe to Resort, where we explore the world's most breathtaking destinations, one paradise at a time. And who knows, maybe next time, you'll be the one standing where I stood. In heaven on earth.